Hey guys, Lancer here. Welcome to another Lancer Gaming. Don't forget the bell button, subscribe button to get notifications to my channel. Alright guys, we got some cool gaming news information right here, which is very interesting. Due to the fact of the matter is, Persona 5 Royal has been doing really good, and it sells, guys. It's really coming along really good. So cheers to Persona 5 Royal, but now we're going to take it to Persona 5 Scramble. Persona 5 Scramble director talks of removing the calendar in the future games, which that is unusual. Okay, Persona's calendar system has been around for ages. Yes, it has. But Persona 5 Scramble's director has ideals of leaving it behind for future sequels. Okay, Persona 5 Scramble, the sequel spin-off of Atlas RPG Persona 5, has widely been praised by critics and fans alike overseas. Although the game shook up the classic RPG formula by providing a hack and slash Dynasty Warriors experience, it stuck to a lot of what was traditional for the series too, like the game's calendar and time management system. However, it's possible that it could change at some point in the future, according to the new interview with the game's director, Kanata. Alright, the calendar system has held in a big role of Persona games. Depending on the series entry, the calendar has had an impact on everything from the game's story to what activities are available for the day. While this provides the player with unique experiences every day in the game, it can also be somewhat limiting. I don't know if that's true. That appears to be the reason why Kanata is interested in potentially shaking up the formula in the future. Speaking with Famitsu and translated by Persona Central, Kanata discussed where the Phantom Thieves might travel next, and the Persona 5 Scramble receives its own spin-off or expansion. This line of thought led to the game's calendar system, which dictate where the Phantom Thieves travel to and how long they stay there. Kanata notes that we adopted the date concept in terms of Persona 5, but I have a dream of graduating from the calendar and being able to depict Phantom Thieves being able to visit various places freely. Okay, so you can have more of a free roam thing. Okay. It changed this significant would likely shake up the Persona series and the fandom. Part of each game's replayability comes from the fact that it is nearly impossible to complete everything available to do in a single playthrough. However, fans also often limit the game coming to an end. So having a spin-off where players can explore and fight for as long as they like without the restrictive calendar system might be a boom. Okay, and in the meantime, players in the West are still waiting for the official announcement that Persona 5 Scramble will be translated. It seems as though it's only a matter of time at this point, though, as the recent Western release Persona 5 Royal was explosively popular. As summer gets into the full swing, the game developers and publisher unveil the upcoming titles. Persona fans should keep their eyes open for an announcement, which I definitely will be waiting for that. Well, right now, guys, we have an interesting take on this right here, removing the calendar system for spin-off titles, so we can be able to go anywhere we want. That's very interesting for Persona, just Persona games in general. But it makes sense. If you're coming out with a sequel, you can do anything you want. What's the point in having that? I guess I can agree with him on that note right there. It's a spin-off, so you can do anything that you want. Now, for mainstream title Persona games, it should stick to its traditional traditional system when it comes down to the calendar system. I guess that's what makes that game unique in its way. And as we know, guys, most likely they're probably working on Persona 6 right now when it comes down to it for the PS5. But back onto Persona Scramble, we are patiently waiting for this game. I refuse to play this game when it comes down to subs and not being translated in English. I'm just not going to touch this game at all, even though I can buy the game right now and play it on my PS4 right now. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to wait until they release the game to the US. The game is doing fairly well in Japan, but we need that game here. This game has been critically acclaimed when it comes down to Persona 5 Royal, and it's getting to the point where it's being seen as a AAA title game. So meaning that it's going to have more advertisements and everything. It should get more advertisement since this game is literally widely received. Persona 5 is literally kicked out when it comes down to Shinigami games. Well, Shinigami games are niched games. They're JRPG games. They're very, very niche games. But this game right here has literally opened up the doggone bucket when it comes down to the Persona series overall, guys, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I'm really excited to get my hands on this game, and I really want to know what they're going to do for the future of the sequels of Persona 5 games, because it seems like people really love these characters. I love the characters too, so I find it very interesting that they're actually doing a Final Fantasy X2 approach and Final Fantasy 13 approach when it comes down to sequels. It's very interesting. But anyway, guys, that about does it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget the bell button, the subscribe button to get notifications to my channel, and don't forget the thumbs up button. That is the like button, guys. It definitely helps me in the algorithm. But comment, guys, and share this video. Comment and let me know what you think. What do you guys think of the spin-offs not having a calendar system? What do you think of that? Is that something you want for spin-off games when it comes down to the main Persona entries, or do you want it to stick to the traditional calendar system and being limited when it comes down to spin-off games? Let me know what you guys think. It's Kill Answer, and we got more gaming news coming up.